Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sheila's evil side is revealed by Taylor stealing Deacon. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Sharp and Deacon Sharp will part ways once the truth about Luna Nozawa is revealed. After Deacon begins dating Taylor Hayes, will Sheila become evil? When Deacon finds out that Luna Nozawa is still alive, he will vent his rage on Sheila. Deacon cannot simply ignore the fact that Sheila has been lying to him for weeks. Deacon is baffled by Sheila's ability to conceal Luna's survival from him. Sheila's knowledge that Luna had slept with Will Spencer also doesn't help. After being instructed to put the wine away, Luna poured it down Will, who Deacon had assumed was safe in his room and could sleep off. This is just another instance of Sheila covering for Luna, who has ruined Deacon's marriage. Deacon will soon come knocking on Taylor's door, desperate for someone to talk to. Given how involved Taylor has been in this entire situation, she doesn't feel particularly at ease in her role as Deacon's shrink. Deacon will not entertain this and will insist on speaking with Taylor. Deacon simply feels too at ease conversing with her. Deacon might defend this by assuring her that there won't be any issues and that everything will work out. Unfortunately, it appears that Sheila will have cause for concern as Deacon and Taylor become closer. Sheila has previously targeted Taylor, which could lead to problems. Fans are aware that Taylor is on the verge of finding love again, and it appears that Deacon is that someone. Sheila will not be amenable to this, so don't expect things to be simple. The only person who has ever embraced Sheila for who she is Deacon. Sheila wanted to change for Deacon since he loved her. Deacon can no longer stand Sheila skulking around behind his back and taking care of Luna. Sheila's acceptance of the person who killed their friends is something Deacon simply cannot get past. Let's face it, Sheila is being negatively impacted by Luna, who is also making some of her darker traits come back. Sheila brings back more of the old Sheila because she is too captivated with Luna's cunning. Sheila might become nasty and target Taylor now that Deacon has moved on with her. Does Deacon's insane wife pose a serious threat to Taylor? Is Deacon able to keep Taylor safe from Sheila? Sheila Carter is ratted out by the Deacon's secret son. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Deacon Sharp and his son Deke Sharp will have an emotional reunion this week on the CBS serial opera. Will the father-son pair discuss Deke's encounter with Luna Nozawa? Find out what will happen next on the CBS soap opera this week by reading on. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful are underneath. Recently, Deke was revealed as Remy Price's new boyfriend on B&B. When Remy is involved, there's never a dull moment, so you can only imagine Deke's shock when a very alive Luna Nozawa stormed into their apartment in search of a hiding place. Speaking with one of your parents about it sounds like a natural next step. Spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Deacon Sharp will eventually find out that Sheila Carter's granddaughter is still alive. Deacon isn't a slow person either. He understands why Sheila ceased lamenting Luna a few weeks ago. When her husband confronts Sheila Carter, she may attempt to deny knowing Luna was still alive. However, there is a single issue with such strategy. A hint of spoilers: Deke might reveal Sheila if she tries to claim she hasn't visited Lee Finnegan's flat. He probably ran into her at the apartment complex and will inform his father, Deacon, that Sheila is taking advantage of him. Although he is not a saint, Deacon Sharp values loyalty and honesty greatly. This time, Sheila did not do anything wrong. Rather, Luna's other grandmother did. But even though she knew her granddaughter wasn't dead all along, she lied to him and allowed him to console her. Deacon will most likely believe that is unacceptable. Will Deacon and Deke's reunion excite you? Will Deke tell the owner of Il Giardino about his stepmother? Will Sheila be discarded? Elektra is horrified by Luna's baby Bill's reunion talk is postponed by Katie. According to The Bold and the Beautiful recap, Katie Logan postponed Bill Spencer's reunion discussion, while Luna Nozawa's kid appalled Elektra Forrester. While discussing how Lee Finnegan saved Luna's life at the Forrester guest house, Will Spencer conjectured that Luna had tampered with his beverages during the celebration. Will encouraged Elektra to recognize that Luna was a psychopath executing yet another well-thought-out scheme, even though he took responsibility for his acts. But in the end, Will had to acknowledge there was more. Elektra assumed Luna was back in jail, after Will gave her details on the major altercation at the apartment complex. Will clarified how a pregnancy test dropped out of her purse and acknowledged that Luna was actually at Bill's house. When Elektra learned that Luna was expecting Will's child, she was appalled. During the episode, Katie and Bill talked about keeping Luna at the Spencer mansion until she was old enough to undergo a paternity test. Bill was ecstatic about Katie becoming his anchor and made hints about a reconciliation, but Katie said that was not the right moment. Katie wanted Will to be the center of attention at the moment. Elektra wouldn't be happy about Will cheating, Luna said as she strode back in to boast about the baby. Will didn't choose to sleep with Luna, so Bill and Katie stood up for him. However, Luna felt certain that Elektra would soon leave the picture, and was excited to start dating Will. Luna was glad to take the paternity test because she didn't sleep around like Papi Nozawa and just loved Will. Deacon Sharp became enraged at Sheila Sharp for celebrating Luna's survival at Il Giardino, but Sheila justified her happiness by pointing out that Luna was her granddaughter. Sheila related to Deacon how she followed Lee after thinking she might be high. Sheila eventually learned that the pills were for Luna, and that Lee had wanted to help her get back on her feet. Deacon was dubious and believed that Sheila might have assisted Lee in fabricating Luna's death, but she denied it. Sheila went on to say that she intended to tell Deacon the secret, but Deke Sharp got there before her. As Deacon was still fuming about all the Luna news, Deke went home to Remy Price and claimed that when he left the restaurant, his father was arguing with Sheila. Additionally, Deke reiterated to Remy that he could not be involved with Luna. Remy acknowledged that Deke was solely focused on his boyfriend, and acknowledged that he didn't want that kind of difficulty in their lives. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Deke and Remy have more challenges in store, so tune in. Taylor Elektra's decision to break up is stunned by the Deacon's counseling plea. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor Hayes will be stunned by Deacon Sharp's counseling request, and Elektra Forrester will have to make a breakup decision. Elektra is struggling to cope with all of the terrible news that Will Spencer has thrown at her at the Forrester guest house. Will confessed about Luna's pregnancy test after acknowledging that Luna Nozawa is still alive, and that she pursued him in bed. When Elektra learned that Luna was expecting Will's child, her horror only grew. The pregnancy updates might have destroyed Will's ability to mend the harm with Elektra at this time. Since Elektra has been accusing Will of having an affair with Luna, she might also hold him accountable for getting Luna pregnant. Will has tried to persuade Elektra that they can still have a future together, but she might not be as certain now. Will Elektra and Will end their relationship because of this ongoing mess? When Elektra walks out the door or kicks Will out, it appears likely that she will do just that, leaving him devastated. According to previews, Brooke Logan will pay Taylor a visit in her workplace. It appears that Brooke will want to follow up with Taylor to find out how she's doing following her breakup with Ridge Forrester. Taylor might counter that she's okay being alone for the time being, but Brooke will give her a boost and say that things can change quickly. Although Taylor may claim that she isn't searching for Mr. Right to enter her life, that is still possible. Deacon will be in dire need of some counseling following his altercation with Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown. Deacon will then proceed to Taylor's office and surprise her by asking for treatment. Deacon will truly want Taylor to be the one to listen and provide advice, but Taylor will persuade him that he should seek counseling from someone else instead. Keep an eye on their developing relationship since spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful suggest that Taylor might give in and give Deacon the counseling he needs nevertheless. Deke informs Deacon of the terrible news, and Elektra is shocked to hear that Luna is still alive. Luna continues to irritate Katie and Bill at Bill's house by claiming that that night was particularly memorable for her and Will. Bill tells Luna to leave his face because he's going to throw up. When I kill her, Bill says to Katie, they have to keep this tight. The fewer people who know about Luna, the better. Bill loses it and accuses himself of putting his kid in this predicament. He began it and he will finish it. There are no murders according to Katie's lectures. Additionally, she is not happy that he is recommending an abortion. Luna tells the sweet little Spencer baby that poor little Elektra is most likely crying uncontrollably right now as they back and forth. Katie tells Bill downstairs that they will take care of the child and shield it from Luna, who will be imprisoned if it is Will's child. Bill sobs that he has been tormented for causing this predicament. He invites her to stay and thanks her for calming him down. Katie promises that their family will overcome this. The Spencers. At Remy's house, He requests that his partner not bring him up at Forrester Creations. Or, for that matter, at all. Deke asks if Luna has contacted him. Remy claims that he hasn't. Deke restates his inability to interact with her in any way. Remy says that nobody even knows she's alive, so she's okay with that. Deke questions whether his father does. Now he's going to see him. When Deacon discovers the hazardous alcohol Luna gave Will at Il Giardino, he wants his bartender to dispose of it. In another scene, Sheila is concerned about her husband's earlier declaration that it's either Luna or him. Deacon is ecstatic to see his son Deke and gives him a hug outside the bar. Deke reveals his sexual orientation in an odd bit of exposition, and Deacon, who obviously previously knew, makes it apparent that he is okay with it. His boy hasn't been around enough, and that's his only grievance. When Deacon mentions that one day Deke will take over the cafe, things become tense. Upon realizing that he still enjoys fashion, he questions whether his son has informed Hope, his half-sister, that she is in town. Deke will speak with her and requests that Deacon speak favorably of him to Brooke. When Deacon inquires as to whether Deke has a special someone in his life, Remy's name is not mentioned. Conversation shifts to Sheila and, of course, Luna, that maniac. Sheila makes the decision to tell her husband about Luna at that very moment. Sadly for Sheila, Deke will arrive before her. While Deacon is brooding over the deaths of Tom and Hollis, his son informs him that he met Luna. He couldn't have, according to Deacon. He is told by Deke that Luna is still alive. Deke is shocked that neither he nor Sheila were aware of it beforehand. When Sheila shows up, Deacon requests to talk to his wife alone. Deke waits in the corner and listens in while Deacon informs Sheila that he believes Luna is still alive. Tell me that Deke is mistaken. Tell me that Luna is dead, please. I was going to tell you, she stammers. How long have you known? Asks Deacon. What on earth is happening? Electra continues to speculate about Will's sexual partner at the Forrester guest house, asking, was it Lainey? No, Will says. This incident, which occurred the night before they eventually fell asleep together, causes Electra much pain. Although she is glad they used protection, she is not impressed that he allowed her to have sex the following night.